Hey, what's up you guys? Today I kind of want to talk about Shane Dawson. This is probably so frustrating to even talk about because I was a huge fan of Shane for a very long time. I know I normally don't talk about things like this on like my channel, and I kind of just stick to like very fun and creative stuff, but I felt like I really needed to address this because as you guys know, I was a huge fan, so I feel like you guys should know my stance on everything and know that I do not agree with anything that Shane's done in the past. I kind of want to talk about the issues that I have. Back in like 2018 when the whole thing happened, sorry if anything looks different, I had to do something. Anyway, so what I was saying was, back in 2018 when the whole thing happened, I'm gonna be bleeping that out just in case this video gets taken down because I believe that I should speak on this. I thought that he just made that joke that one time and it just came across as weird, but he wasn't. I don't know, okay? I really don't know. But I defended him and I feel so fucking stupid for that. Like, really bad stupid. Like, I wish I never defended him. I guess because I had such love for him, not realizing all the really bad shit he did. He did some shady things and I was like, okay, that's pretty fucked up. But I kind of excused it and I kept excusing it because I thought he was cool. And I'm a person who loves dark humor. And like I love South Park and I love like Family Guy and things like that. I love fucked up stuff. But Shane, that wasn't just fucked up stuff. It was really bad stuff. Like the whole thing with Jaden Smith, if you guys didn't know, he freaking had, there was a video going around of him pretending to do, you know, something disgusting in front of a poster of Jaden Smith back in her era of whipping her hair back and forth. I thought that was really disgusting, not even close to funny. But I feel so sick to my stomach ever defending this guy. And it hurts because I really cared about him. I really thought he was cool. I thought all this stuff. There's actually a clip that I'm going to play so you guys can know that I was just so oblivious to who this man was. It was part of a Let's Chat Talk, which I might edit that out because I do not want people to think that that's what I still believe in to today, because this clip was made back in February. You can tell it's old because I had my black hair and the little green ends. So this was back in February of 2020. And I will show you the clip now.
Shane probably.
Oh my god.
But, Shane Dawson. Shane Dawson. There we go.
Oh my god. And I think in the BTS, I literally was going on a rant about, remember the makeup thing? I cut half of it out because it was like I was going on for like a minute. I was like, no one's gonna want to hear me, so I put some of it in, but I cut half of that out. I was like, no one's gonna care about this.
So look, this is another thing. Since we're on the topic of Shane, if it could be any YouTuber that would allow you to maybe collab with them, or you collab with, you know, or they collab with you, what YouTuber?
I'm so sorry. It's okay.
What YouTuber would that be?
What, the collab
Like
with?
Yeah.
I would love to collab with Shane. I just feel like we just have that weird...
Diet Coke or something?
Oh my god. No, I don't like Diet Coke.
I don't.
But it tastes awful, Diet Coke. I don't know how Shane can like it. I like root beer, so I get that. So I could literally just share root beer with him. So yeah, so that was old me believing that, you know, Shane was a cool guy, this and that. Can't wait to collab with him because on surface level, he seemed like a good person. Like, he did things for other people, he cared about people, he did all this amazing stuff, and that's how I saw it for a long time. Like, basically brushing off all the bad shit he did, and it's to the point where I cannot give any more excuses for this guy. And the same thing goes for Jeffree. I never really cared too much about Jeffree until Shane introduced Jeffree back in his like videos. I didn't really care too much about Jeffree. I knew who he was because I have friends who were into makeup who knew him, but I didn't really care. And till Shane and stuff like that, I was like, okay, he seems kind of cool, he seems kind of funny. And they became very interesting, and I realized how toxic they really are, and it's just, that's not good. Like, it's really bad showing how toxic these people are. And it's like, I literally have like, there's no real excuse for Jeffree Star. He literally is acting like a teenager, holding up drama and doing this stuff. And I guess it's a hustle, but the whole thing with James Charles that happened last year was like, what? It was a headache, and he has like apparently proof about it, like about the allegations and stuff like that. Like Jeffree, James, I don't even know what to do anymore. Like I don't know what opinion to hold, because I always want to have like the opinion of like what's actually right, and not just because I like the person, because I don't want that kind of, I don't want to support someone who has hate and who does bad things. I believe in second chances, but these people have consistently made poor choices, and it's just like hard to ignore. But yeah, that's kind of like my stance on those two, because I cannot support those people again. Like I don't know. It's just really bad at this point. And one last thing I want to talk about is Jenna Marbles. As you guys know, Jenna Marbles has pretty much quit YouTube, and that hurts me because I really love Jenna, and she's also another reason why I even started my channel in the first place, is because I wanted to have that positive impact that she does. She did of course a few shady things. Well, not really shady. They were just very uneducated things, like the whole Asian racist stereotype and the whole blackface, which really wasn't blackface. It was just a really bad tan. But the point was that she was mimicking Nicki Minaj, which is bad. But she apologized for those things. She took accountability, and I literally praise her for that, because she was not afraid to show the fucked up things that she did, and she took accountability, and she literally is one of the nicest people in the world. She literally made a 45-minute apology video to fish, because she had a circle bowl for the fish and they died, and she literally made a 45-minute crying of how bad she felt for doing that to the fish. That's how nice of a person Jenna Marbles is. And for her to leave YouTube really breaks my heart, because she has made the effort to change long time ago, over 6 years ago I believe. She's made a change, that she doesn't do that kind of content anymore, and she still proves to this day that you don't need to be racist or whatever to have a successful YouTube channel, because she had a very successful YouTube channel. And I inspired to have that kind of comedy that she has at now, like doing dumb jokes about freaking being a chair, an invisible chair, or just doing dumb stuff like making arts and craft. Like, that's everything, and I love that about her. And it pains me to know that she might never come back to YouTube, and it just sucks. This whole situation sucks, especially at a time where right now racism is like a really big issue in this country and in the world, really. These people need to hold themselves accountable, because this stuff shouldn't have happened. This stuff should not continue to happen, and it's just so much that I want to talk about. I don't want to make this video any more longer than it already is, because I had to edit all this. But I just want to say that I do not support Shane Dawson anymore, and if there's any videos that I might miss that I forget that I talked about him, just know that I do not support him anymore, and those videos are older, from before this happened. In a way, I feel like a fake fan for supporting him, because I would never support someone knowing that side of them. So in a way, I kind of feel fake for doing that. I guess I never really watched the videos they did that in. I guess I watched some Shanae videos. I like Shanae, even though she's really problematic, because, you know, she had that dumb humor, and I don't know. I just thought, I never thought too much of it, because not that I didn't experience racism, I have, but that's not the point of this video. It's just I never put, because he's white, it was fucked up, because I always saw people as people and didn't really care too much if you were white or whatever and did these stuff. And I should have, because white people shouldn't have that type of power in a way to make these jokes, not realizing that they have a privilege of just doing the jokes, and not realizing how much it hurts other people, because they don't know how it feels to be targeted and made fun of. But yeah, anyway, I hope you guys learned something new from this video. If you haven't already, there's a bunch of videos of better explanations of all this. I just want to give my 2 cents about how I feel with Shane Dawson and Jeffree Star and even Jenna Marbles, because right now these are like the hot topics of what's going on. These are YouTubers that I followed and all this stuff. I'm still waiting on Jeffree Star to have an apology. As of the time of this recording, it is Monday, June 29th. So I don't know if he makes an apology video. I don't know what he has done yet. But as of now, he has not made an apology video, hasn't even really addressed that many situations. He's a whole thing. I don't even want to go over it because he just has a whole track record of being racist and fucked up. So I really have, like, I don't want to talk about it. Just know I don't support Jeffree Star either anymore. But yeah, I don't know if I'm gonna get hate or anything, but I just hope you guys know that I do not support hate at all of any kind. And Gesundheit.